So thank you so much, Craig. I'm really appreciative of your time. Craig is in the city today, and Craig is actually our media manager at Crowdbloom. So Craig, I absolutely love what you bring to us. You certainly make me look way better than I actually am.
You always look beautiful, Emma.
Oh, stop it. Keep going. Today I'm actually doing it on my own. I've got a light lamp and having some fun. So hopefully I'm doing your industry proud. But Craig, I love working with you. The excitement that you bring to your work is really, really beautiful. So obviously, firstly, thank you and massive gratitude for what you do and what you provide, because, yeah, as I said, I wouldn't look as good without you. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
For our content piece that we spoke about, for the changing the new 14 C words that we can come up with to help businesses out there, I think you grabbed content at the first chance. And yeah, without further ado, I want to throw over to you and what can we do to bring some light and hope to businesses out there that they could lean on your resources?
Yeah, well, I guess content's a really big part of what businesses have to do these days in terms of getting their brand and their name out there. And content is king. Like, it's the one thing that people will consume on a daily basis. And there's so much consumption these days, like with Netflix and Stan, YouTube, social media. Like, the amount of consumption these days is crazy. And it's snowballing. People want more and more of it. And a big part of that is video. And like what you're doing here with this, videos are a great way to, I guess, get content to people because it's easily consumed. They can just pop some headphones in if they're in a public place. They can pull up their phone or their laptop or their iPad or whatever and just dive into whatever it is that they want to look at. And it's a great way for businesses to get themselves out there and in the faces of, I guess, potential customers.
Good, because you're right. I think gone are the days of business being really static. We want to touch, look, smell, feel. Even if we're buying online, we want to know what that product looks like. And I know you do a lot of work on the side with a lot of product and videoing and making things come to life. That's something that we can really take away.
Yeah, it is. And I think that's the thing to business at the moment. While there's possibly some time to think about, what's next or what can we do at the moment to pick up some business. I think it's important to look at what content you push out there. What content are you allowing people to see? Because if you don't put anything out there, they're not going to see you. And if you don't control what you put out there, then they might not look at what you want them to look at. So you want to create the content. You want to make specific concepts around, I guess, your brand, around your products or your services, so that people can find you and then fall in love with you, and then hopefully become repeat customers and just keep buying your product.
I love that, and you've hit the nail on the head. It is a massive cycle, isn't it? Identifying who you are, what you've got to offer, then bringing the people in to actually be interested in what you are and what you've got to offer, but then actually closing that sale. So it is a process, and without that content, they will go to your competitor, or it will look shiny object somewhere else. So I think, yeah, that's a very good point there. Thanks, Craig.
Cool. You still got me? Cut out a bit there.
No, thanks, Brisbane City Internet.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's okay. Anything else to add there, Craig, and anything else that, how to produce beautiful content? I know you love video, and that's a great point.
Yeah, so engagement's really important. So content's great, but if what you're putting out there for people to look at isn't engaging, then they're going to flick to the next thing, because everyone, there's such a competition now to compete for people's attention. So if your content's not engaging, then I think now's a good time to think about what can we do to make content engaging. And again, you put a post on social media with just words, it might have a 5% hit rate. You put a post with a photo, it might have a 30% hit rate. You put a video on there with a bit of sound or even text over the top of the video, then people will engage with that a lot more, because they can, it grabs their attention. They can see a lot more within 1 or 2 seconds, and they might stay there for 10 seconds and actually find out more about your business or your products or your services. So engagement's the key. How to do that, and this is the stuff I love doing, is figuring out what a brand has to offer its customers or its potential customers. And that has a lot to do with, I think, the way in which the brand communicates. So what I like to do is I like to think of a brand as having a character. Now that character can be a stick, it can be a person, it can be a group of people, it can be whatever, like whatever suits the brand. And then what I like to do is, I guess, dress that character in the environment that that brand sits in. So say it's like a sporting brand, right?
Mm-hmm.
A character could be a middle-aged woman, and the sporting brand could be a bunch of shoes, workout gear. They would be outdoors. They would be interested in healthy living. So you want to paint a picture. You want to like have that character and the environment that character lives in.
Okay.
And that allows you to think about, okay, how can we creatively show this character to either our customers or our potential customers so that they can engage them. And then the other thing is like you're making it look cool, making it look interesting. That's the stuff I love doing.
And that's how you help us. You
Yeah.
make us look cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Craig. That's awesome. We might wrap that up there. Thank you. Great points.
Cool. Awesome.
And thank you for what you bring to the team. So that's beautiful. Get back to the city. Enjoy your
Will
crappy internet. And thank you for sharing your thoughts today. Thanks, Craig.
Cool. Thank you. See ya.
Bye.